I have two amazing ladies in the studio this morning. One just dropped her earring, poor thing.
Did.
Don't you hate that?
I do.
Oh,
Rough way to start, but
I
you
know.
what? If that's the worst thing that happens today, it's going to be a great Tuesday.
Exactly. I had one fall out the other day, and you know how you have the little rubber pieces on the back. It just gone.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel it. But we are talking about today Co-Vantage Cares with UP Foster Closet. So what is Co-Vantage Cares?
Co-Vantage Cares is, we do it, Co-Vantage does it yearly. And every year, every branch location that Co-Vantage has, we pick a nonprofit. And then all the proceeds that we collect, Co-Vantage matches. And then we split that up to that nonprofit that each the branch picked.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's wonderful.
That is
They're so
awesome.
generous.
Yeah. And before I forget, can you introduce yourself? That way they know who you are.
Yep, my name is Julie McLean. I'm the manager at the Menominee location behind Burger King.
Oh, awesome. So you guys do this every year?
Every year.
Cares? Wow. How long have you been doing it?
They have been doing it for a while. I have been at Co-Vantage in Menominee for 3 years, so this is my third consecutive year, and it's amazing. Wow. Co-Vantage is, like I said, so generous. I just love that we can do that for the community.
I know you guys are always doing something. It seems, giving back to the community and doing fundraisers and raffles, and it's awesome.
Always, and I love it.
Yeah, I would too. I mean,
I love that.
That's great. So the purpose of doing this for UP Foster Closet, why did you choose them?
Every year we always, just the branch will get together and kind of just look at nonprofits in the area, and we just all kind of decide, and then we decide like who we're going to do. And this year we decided UP Foster Closet. I wanted to get to know more about them, and one of my employees is like, every year she's like, let's do this one. I'm like, okay. So finally I met with Rob, and he came in and was so informative and told me everything about them. I was like, wow. And it's amazing there's such a need for that in the area.
I know.
It's amazing.
It is amazing. And we have someone that can tell us about that. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Catherine, and I serve on the board of the UP Foster Closet.
Wow.
So I've been doing that now for maybe almost 3 years now. And they started in 2020. So from the beginning to where we are now, we've definitely grown a lot, but we know that there's a lot more families out in the community that we can help.
So how does it work? How does UP Foster Closet work for individuals?
Okay, so anybody who's taking care of kids that are not biologically their own, that is literally the only requirement that we have for them to be able to come in and use our resources. So it's not just foster, it's adopted, it's grandparents, it's aunties, it's uncles, it's whoever is taking care of the kid, whoever has that joy to do, right?
Yeah.
So they are doing that, and we're trying to help them in that process, because that's a lot.
It is a lot.
All of us can do that. So this is our way of helping them with that process. But again, like the big thing is we don't just help foster families. So we know that there's a large group of people who could use this in the Marinette, Menominee, Oconto areas.
Oh, yeah.
So
because not only do you guys provide clothing, you provide cribs, mattresses, furniture. I mean,
so like basically anything that you need to take care of a child that's not food related, we either keep in our closet, which is much more than just a closet. It's like a small store. And if we don't have it, then the community is really great about helping us if we need to get it, or we can connect them with somebody else who like specializes with that resource. And of course, if we can't find it, then we will just purchase it for them, and we will a lot of times just ship it to their house, so they don't have to make a second trip back out there, because especially with young children, it's hard to get out. And so that is just another thing that, like, having donations that come in from the community are super helpful, but having funds that come in from the community also helps with that.
Wow. So now you guys are actually doing a hand thing.
We are.
And I did one. So how does that work? Tell us.
So we have these hands that Julie's holding up. And so from today, December 3rd through December 17th, if you either use the QR code on our Facebook page, or you go into CoVantage and you make a donation saying it's for CoVantage Cares, it's for the UP Foster Closet, you can put your name on one of those little hands that she just held up, and your number on the back, and then at the end of all of this, we are going to do a drawing, and we're going to give away $1,000 worth of gift cards.
Oh my goodness.
So there will be 65
Remember
people.
that hand.
Right? You will. Yeah. So there'll be 65 gift cards. So there's a pretty high probability that, if you are able to donate and you step in and do that you will end up with a gift card. So
oh wow.
Just be watching for that.
Yeah, I'll be watching for that. No, that's awesome. What a great fundraising idea.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's done that for a while.
Well, and yeah, the cool thing about it is all the gift cards that we're getting this year for this drawing, we're actually doing it from businesses that have helped us throughout the year.
Oh my goodness.
That way, we're giving back to the people who have given to us throughout the year, and we're also giving back to people who are actually helping us with this particular fundraiser. So.
I love it. I love it. So is there anything that you want the listeners to know before we sign off today?
Two things. One, it's only a 2-week window. So it's super important. You just blast the living daylights out of everybody in your family. Tell them to come in and make that donation. I do believe it's up to $10,000, right? That is matched.
I think they split it up through the CoVantage, but we do. You'll be okay.
So that is our goal. That is
10,000
our goal in 2 weeks' time.
Woo!
2 weeks' time. It's a pretty high goal, but I think that our community can do it. And it's the end of the year. If you need to get any of your end of the year tax giving credit done, so just throw it right in.
Absolutely.
It'll be great way to get the foster closet all set up for the new year. And
you guys had moved recently too.
Did.
Where did you move to?
So we moved on 1101 11th Ave. So it's the old Superior State Building.
Oh,
so now, it's just
bigger.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. We have a nice little suite there, and again, it's just exciting to watch the kids come in, and they're like, the wonder on their face when they get a bag, and not a garbage bag, but they get to pick out their own special pretty bag.
Oh yeah.
And then they get to go shopping. They get to pick out all the stuff that they want and need, right?
Yes.
But it's fun for them to pick some stuff that they actually want.
Not this is for school.
Yeah.
Just funsy.
Yeah. So
funsy stuff.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun to be able to do that. We have a great team of volunteers that help us with that, and so.
Well, I want to say thank you for bringing this to our attention, and listeners and watchers on Facebook, you have 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks to raise $10,000. I think we can do it. We already got 4.
Yep.
Right, that's a good start.
That's a good start. That's all the cash I have in my pocket. So
and any amount helps.
I mean,
even if you have a kid who's I want to do something, and they pull $1 out of their piggy bank, by golly, bring them in. What a great way to start their, community interactions and stuff.
Exactly. So, well, we are in a 2-week window, listeners and Facebookers. So, get your hands. Where do they pick them up again? At
CoVantage.
1011 23rd Ave.
Okay.
Members, non-members, come on in. Checks need to be made out to CoVantage Cares.
Okay. And you heard it here first. So get on over there, get your hands, and let's